Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another Magic Arena Explorer video. So today we are playing the fun new combo from the Lost Caverns of Ixalan set, and that is combining Wildgrowth Walker with Amalia Benavides Aguirre. So Amalia is a new card which is a 2/2 for 2 with a ward cost of pay 3 life, and it says whenever you gain life, it explores and then destroy all other creatures if its power is exactly 20. And Wildgrowth Walker says whenever a creature you control explores, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and you gain 3 life. So there's a fun little interaction here where one triggers the other, and then they just go back and forth until Amalia destroys all other creatures apart from itself, and then theoretically you can attack and close out the game just like that. So it's not quite a pure two-card combo because you do need something to basically get the ball rolling, whether that's either exploring or gaining life. And then we do have other ways of kind of closing out the game rather than just attacking. So we are running 2 copies of Soul Steeper. So this is a card that says whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. So this will also have a similar effect of when these triggers are going on, off and on, off and on, off and on, that this will eventually drain the opponent out. And then the rest of the deck is essentially around either assembling or protecting that combo. So we've got 4 copies of Cenote Scout or Keynote Scout, whatever it is. Luminarch Veteran, that's gaining life. This Scout is exploring. Prosperous Innkeeper is gaining life whenever you play a creature. So ways of just get the food you make off Gilded Goose doing a similar thing. Just ways of kind of triggering that combo from going off. And then we've got Haywire Might as well, which does a similar thing. And then we've also got Fauna Shaman, so this is a 2/2 for 2 that says pay a green and tap, discard a creature card, search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. So this allows us to go and fetch either bit of our combo if we particularly want to. And then we've got 4 Chord of Calling, so convoke 3 green and X to search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less and put it onto the battlefield. And then Tyvar as well, which very handily not only can sort of assemble the bits of the combo straight away, but potentially bring some of them back if the opponent has interacted with it in any way with its -2. So yeah, and then 1 Extraction Specialist to do a similar kind of thing as well. So that's the kind of idea behind the deck. Quite simple in some ways, just assembling that combo and going off with it. And then the mana base, it's a little tough because we do have to run Mana Confluence just to make sure we can reliably cast our black and white spell whilst also needing a lot of green mana for Chord of Calling and things like that. So there's it's a lot of dual lands, but some ambitious mana base going on here, and then just a basic land and a Boseiju as well. And then in the sideboard, we have 3 Thoughtseize to just disrupt our opponent's hand if they're causing us any trouble with what they might try and do. A Haywire might gain 2 life, do a similar thing. 3 copies of Get Lost. This is another new card from Lost Caverns. So this is a 2 mana white instant that says destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Its controller creates 2 map tokens, so a bit like Fateful Absence, but better in most circumstances. Scavenging Ooze is our graveyard hate of choice, targeted so that we don't affect our own. And 3 more copies of Extraction Specialist if we need to bring that in against decks which are particularly problematic in interacting with our combo. And then 3 copies of Pylon. This is Convoke-based removal, so tap a lot of creatures, take out the opponent's creature or planeswalker, and potentially Surveil too as well. So that is the deck. Bit of a combo, exciting new combo. It's had a lot of talk about it, but let's see how it does. My instinct is that it's going to be a bit of a glass cannon, so very fun when it goes off, but not hugely reliable. But let's see. So thank you very much for watching. Hit those like and subscribe buttons. If you're enjoying the content from Lost Caverns of Ixalan, much more to come. And yeah, let's go onto the ladder and see how we go on with this. This is not terrible. We don't have either bits of the combo, but we do have Chord of Calling. So let's keep this, and we are kind of experimenting with this deck, so let's see what some various hands can do. Trio, opponent, so let's open with a Gilded Goose. Okay, so they're playing Adventures. Fair enough. Well, there's Amalia, so that's good. So let's get her into play now, I think. Explore. Okay, that's a decent draw. So then we've got our chord of calling option available. See what the opponent does first. Okay, I can live with that as a concept. So let's assume that they haven't got much else going on. So let's play Aspirant to Aspirant. That's just because I was shorthanding Luminarch there. Ignore me. I'm a lunatic. Let's pop that in the bin. So I could, yeah, and I just win the game now. So let's do that. Fetch Wildgrowth. We'll just keep that on top because it doesn't actually matter. Opponent's probably working out what the hell's going on. So yeah, we will, I think, just about run them out of life. But even if we didn't, we'd leave them with facing down a 2020 and basically no life. Okay, so that was a pretty quick demonstration of what the deck can do. So our opponent is playing Lucky Clover, so let's put in another Haywire Might. And I think grabbing a couple of Thoughtseize is probably good here. What's not so great? Yeah, that's all fine. Chord is fine. Not sure we need Extraction Specialist in this matchup. Maybe let's trim a couple of geese as well. Yeah, just check we don't want anything else. Pile, don't think so. Get Lost, no. Thoughtseize got a couple of those. Yep, that'll do. So the opponent is running some number of Bone Crusher Giants, so it is worth being aware of that. This hand is not great, but it does have Tyvar, so give it a go. Okay, that's decent. Let's play Dina. Ooh, hard casting Ballooner, eh? Okay, I can live with that. So let's drop Tyvar onto the battlefield. Mill. Let's grab Haywire Might. Just because it's a way of getting rid of Lucky Clover. Yeah, I suspected that may be coming. Double Bone Crusher, eh? Okay, that's pretty good. Not thrilled about that, so let's just play out some of our creatures. Stop flooding, hopefully. Okay, this is not looking good, but let's blow up their Lucky Clover. Play another Wildgrowth Walker. We're not out of it yet, because we could potentially draw our way into something. But I'm not hopeful. What's the opponent going to do? I hear us all asking ourselves. Fair enough. So they are going full adventures. So let's pop in the other Thoughtseize. Take out one more goose. Run it back. No fear. Yep. So I think I'm fine playing. Which one of these should I play? Well, let's play Wildgrowth because it's out of the range of Bone Crusher. Ooh, the Picnic Ruiner. Ruining picnics since before records began. Okay, have an interactive spell or die. I've got everything I need. Okay. So I could. I think I'm happy here to. No, I can't quite do it all. That's annoying, isn't it? Okay, let's just pass the turn. Do end of turn instead. My very ominous looking manner. Play a creature, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, we should be able to just win from here. Yep. Grab Amalia. Goodbye. Now I could have just gone and got the other Dina, but let's do it the other way this time. Why not? We're on 75 life, and they are on -6. Good game. There we are. Fun combo. Huh. 2 Chord of Calling, neither bit of our combo. This feels like a mulligan to me. Yeah, this is better. Let's pop away. What are we putting away here? Probably Haywire Might. No, let's just pop Chord away, actually, for the time being. Let's pop Innkeeper into play. So our opponent's on some sort of Golgari. Okay, well, let's attack first. Let's play Amalia Benavides Aguirre. Get rid of that. So I'm very much in the mood for a land. Ooh, dinosaurs. Okay. Well, as much as I admire your dinosaur, you are just dead here, I'm afraid. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. Yep. Okay, so dinosaurs. A couple of get losts, I think, just to deal with any problematic creatures they might have. Apart from that, broadly happy with what we've got here, to be honest. Let's trim the extraction specialist and 1 Tyvar for the moment and just concentrate on the creature element of the deck. Didn't really see a huge amount of what they were doing because we won on turn 4, but I think that'll do for now. Do we still want Haywire Might? No, let's take Haywire Might out and pop in Pile on, actually. Ship this. That's good. Ooh, communing with dinosaurs. Okay, Rotten Regisaur is a card. Okay, let's play Innkeeper. We go again. No, we'll keep that just in case we need it, actually. Stay away from my things. Come on, what's the odds of me having the other bit of the combo? 2 games in a row. It's just not plausible. Just play your Regisaur. You know you want to. Outrageous behaviour. Okay. In which case, I shall play Tyvar. Have it back. So I could play. I mean, that would make it a 2020 if I was to go off now. Oh, I think we can wait a turn. Okay, well, we've got plenty of land. Fight rigging! Yay! What are they going to get? Is it Emrakul? No, it's the Great Henge. Which means I win. Probably. Ah, okay, they lose a lot of life to do it, but pretty outrageous if you ask me. Alright, let's play our old friend, the Goose. Let's attack for 2. Untap our Scout. So I think we can just get. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to go off again next turn. Keep our Tyvar alive. Okay, well, it'd be great if I could not just draw land the whole time, but, you know. Yeah, they are going hard on the removal. Well, I'm just going to start the train rolling ahead of you. Sorry about that. At least this way I get a lot of life. Okay, I'll just play another land, shall I? Wow. Outrageous. Outrageous behaviour. So we can just go and get one of the bits of our combo at the end of turn. Okay, no, they're going full Carnosaur again. Sure, sure. Full to 58. Let's go and get our dear friend Amalia. Okay, that is not quite what we wanted, but past the turn. We still got a little bit of time. Not long, but Tyvar would do it as well, actually. Okay. Let's go get our Wildgrowth. So we still need something to get the train rolling, but we do now have both bits of the combo at least. So let's hit them for some damage. Pass the turn. So if I can just draw any creature and then kill it, that's a good start. Okay, well we know they're running a lot of removal, so we will slightly change our plans. We will put in our extraction specialists, take our pylon, take our fauna shaman here as well, I think, and one goose. Then I think that will do it for us. Yeah, we just ran out of ways to recur our threats. They had enough removal just to keep us off doing what we wanted to do, so uh, hmm, not being able to play veteran is a bit sad. But apart from that, this hand's reasonable, so let's keep it. Okay, well, they're obviously presenting removal here, so let's just let them use it. Yep, fatal push, fair enough. Just get it back again. Oh, let's have our innkeeper instead, actually. Okay. I admire what they're doing. They're not giving in. They've pivoted into a heavy removal deck, which you can do in Jund colours, so makes sense on some level. You cheeky. It's just, okay, fair enough. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. See what I mean? Glass cannon. I'm stuck staring down a graph digger's cage now and not really sure what to do about it. So Extraction Specialist can't bring anything back, but I think it's still worth playing. Untap nothing. Pass the turn. Why is that still there? Oh. Yeah, this looks pretty problematic for us, to be honest. Yep, we'll scoop this one up. Well played by our opponent. Um, hmm. Just about keepable, I think, this one. Turn 2 Tyvar will probably be quite good. Okay, well, we've got one bit of our combo. Let's grab our Wildgrowth Walker. Because even if they kill it, we'll be able to bring it back in a couple of turns, so I am intensely relaxed about the whole thing, he says, looking very relaxed. So we may as well try and land Amalia, because we have a backup plan. Untap nothing. Oh, I could have untapped the Wildgrowth Walker. What am I doing? I don't think it'd make any difference. Our opponent's clearly not playing a massively creature-heavy deck. No, just lots of considers. Maybe their deck is entirely consider. That would be neat. Oh, that's annoying on some level. Um, well, I'm in no particular hurry, I don't think, to play into removal, so let's untap our Amalia. Waiting for them to tap out, really. No, they're just happily just cantripping. Just doing their thing. Undisturbed by whatever it is I'm up to. Wow, they really did go high on the one mana blue spells here. Is that okay? All four ops. They're just going to play consider now. Wrong target, but I can see why. Yeah, if they don't know what we're doing, I can see why they would do that. But do I need Tyvar alive? Yes, ideally. So great. It doesn't actually matter, but let's not show them Chord of Calling. I don't think. Let's have our scout. And we begin again. Good game, opponent. I would stop to emote, but it would take too much time. Still, Dimir Phoenix, you don't see that every day. Okay, game one. We seem to be very good at winning game one, and then the opponent's sideboard becomes a bit more difficult after that, but never mind. So I think Dimir Colours Extraction Specialist is probably going to be a good idea. Scavenging Ooze to deal with their Phoenixes. And what are we taking out? I think we can take out Fauna Shaman. Just a bit too slow and dirtly. What else? What else? Maybe one Chord of Calling. Does feel a bit vulnerable to counter spells. And then a couple of veterans. Yeah, let's do it like that. Blam, no drawbacks. Apart from the fact that we might lose. So not combo ready, but definitely keep this one. I haven't seen Dimir Phoenix in a hot minute, so okay, well there's the other bit of our combo, ready to go. Well, there go their bit of triumph, so they'll probably take back one of those. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, not interested in popping it now. Fair enough. So I'll just play. Well, I'll attack. I'll play a Scavenger Goose. Why would you tap like that? This auto tapper is very strange. See, could have eaten their Phoenix there, but oh no, you had to do that, didn't you? I should be having words. Okay, they're going to bring back a Phoenix this turn. Fair enough. We had it coming. So let's extract our Wildgrowth Walker. Then, so we can pass the turn with Cord up. Yeah, that seems fine. Then we've got our Innkeeper to get the ball rolling. So I'm happy just trading life for the moment. Yep, fine. Interesting. Probably the opening we need, though, so not going to complain. So we'll grab Amalia. Oh, they do have... It's the wrong target! That's sad, isn't it? That is very sad for them. So let's Innkeeper. Play Wildgrowth Walker. They made a mistake there. You definitely should target Amalia with your removal spell. And one more time. Goodbye. Very good. So that is our fun new Absan combo deck. Certainly good fun when it goes off. Not convinced it's particularly reliable, but I enjoyed playing it. I'm sure there are better, more refined versions of the deck that will appear over time. Just a question of, you know, could it ever beat a Rakdos mid-range deck with all of the removal that deck packs? I don't know, maybe. My guess is not, but I'm willing to be proved wrong. So let me know if you have played this particular deck, if you've had any luck with it. And yeah, here's the deck list one more time. So feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. Hit those like and subscribe buttons. I'll say it every time until you do. I mean, even if you do, I'm still going to keep saying it because I've no idea whether you who is listening to this did it at all. But I'm rambling now. I'm tired. I'm going to go. And thanks very much. I'll see you next time.